It's a new day in the workroom and I am walking in with 3 wins under my belt, and honestly it feels amazing. I was a little shocked to actually be in the top 2, to be honest. I overcame the one thing I wanted this season, and that was not be eliminated during the roast. I kinda feel a little bad for Icy. She was a pain in my ass, yes, but she's my franchise sister and she poured her heart out to me during our deliberation. But I had to send Icy home over him because she had the worst track record, and I'm all about playing fair. But now with the dead weight cut, who's next? It's top 6 and I am a little nervous because this is the time I got cut on my season, at the top 6, so I need to make sure I do not fall in the bottom.
Girly Pops, it's another day, and another slave for me. I got my second win last week, but unfortunately I did not get my second lip sync win, and me versus Polly Pocket again was amazing. She and I have become so close in this competition, and it's nice to make genuine friendships here. I know we both will keep in touch when this is all over, and the same with Nikolai. He's been such a good friend to me in this competition, checking in on me, seeing how I'm doing. I just know the 3 of us will 100% be hanging out once I capture my second crown. I've been doing so well this entire season, and I don't plan on slowing down. We had a roast last week and it turns out I am a funny queen after all, but it was the challenge I needed, and I'm ready for another, to be honest. I could have sent him home last week like Icy said to close the competition up for me to win, but I just couldn't do that to someone who deserves to be here, over someone whose time was up 3 episodes ago.
I'm so lucky to be walking in today. I was up for elimination last week, for the first time in this competition. And luckily for me, Polly Pocket chose Icy's lipstick, and it was a little heartbreaking seeing her go. She and I were the first 2 into this workroom. She told me I was one of her idols, and it was a pleasure meeting her. But last week was my wake-up call, because I thought long and hard to be brought back by RuPaul, and I am here by myself this time with no mode squad to fall back on. Yes, I have my secret alliance with Lola, but that's about it, and it hasn't come in handy yet, but she keeps me updated and I keep her updated. And I need to see how she feels about sending Sissy Delmas home, because I know she's coming after me, but she don't know that I am now coming after her.
The queens gather in the workroom. They congratulate both Polly and Talia again for their win and top 2 placement, and then they congratulate him for surviving the elimination. They thank them. Lola looking to Polly and said to her, 3 wins now, huh? Polly smiling said yes, 3 wins. Lola said to her she really should have sent her home over Lois Griffin. Polly chuckling said you had your chance. Lola shakes her head and said she really let the feeling of Lois Griffin going home get to her in that moment. They all laugh.
Polly and her 3 wins. Well, one undeserved win. We all know Nikolai should have won last week over her, but I guess production really wanted to get rid of Icy and save their favorite him. I really let the feeling of sending Lois Griffin home episode 1 get in my head, when I could have kept her and sent Polly home. Because let's face it, Lois Griffin would not have made it this far, maybe 2 more episodes she would have lasted. But Polly is major competition, she's the only one with 3 wins, I have 2 wins and Talia also has 2 wins. They're both so talented I can't stand them.
I knew Lola would regret not sending me home. I have proven why that first challenge was a fluke for me, because it's been upwards for me since and I plan on continuing that momentum. And one more thing, thank you Lois Griffin for flopping.
Sissy smirking, then looking to Nikolai and asks how does he feel. Nikolai said he's feeling good and in a great mood today. Sissy said even after your robbed win? Nikolai chuckling, said yes, even after his robbed win. Polly looking to Nikolai and apologizes for stealing his win. Nikolai laughing, said it's fine, the judges just weren't judging correctly last week. They all laugh.
I'm not going to be a bitter Betty and say I was robbed. Oh, woe is me. Which is true, I was robbed of my win last week, but Polly did do well. It's not like she was rigged into the top 2 like some. A certain cartoon Drag Race Season 5 and All Stars 2 queen. Which is awfully convenient how he was in the bottom, and I was not in the top. The producers could sense that I'm coming after him, and didn't want me to be the one to send him home. Well, there's still time, but not a lot of it. We're at the top 6, and it's crazy how I never got this far on my season. But I am proving to the twins it was a mistake sending me home so early. And thank you RuPaul for actually believing in me. Just give me some more wins please. Thank you.
Talia tells the queens it's kinda wild they're at the top 6. Sissy nods and said she can't believe she's made it this far. Lola chuckling, said neither can she. Sissy just looks at her. Lola looking to Sissy and said what do you want me to say? Sissy said don't worry. Lola said no, go on, tell me what you want me to say. Sissy said let it go. Lola said no, she's not going to say that someone who couldn't get above safe in their original season would make it to top 6. Sissy said she's grown so much since being on Drag Race, especially beyond these walls. Lola looks to Sissy and said she's done well so far, but she didn't expect her to be top 6, that's all she's saying. Sissy said that's okay, she didn't expect someone with 5 lows and an elimination on All Stars 3 to be top 6 either. Lola smirking, said you forgot season 8 finalist, something you've never reached in your career.
I really hate her honestly. All I said was I can't believe that I have made it to top 6. And of course she inserts herself into the conversation as always. But I don't care what she says. Yes, I didn't place above safe on my season. Yes, I didn't make it to the finale on my season. So what? I'm here now, with a win under my belt, and I am damn sure making it to the finale. Why the hell did I listen to Nikolai to keep her? I should have eliminated Lola when I had the chance instead of Bill Anderson. I'm regretting my decision now. Nikolai, you will pay for this.
Nikolai looking to Sissy and said he could see her being here in the top 6. Lola looking at Nikolai and asks really? Nikolai said yes he could. Sissy thanks Nikolai and said she doesn't care what Lola thinks. Lola laughing said she don't care that Sissy doesn't care. Talia shakes her head and said to Lola she's acting like a bitch right now and she needs to grow up. Lola laughing said she's not acting like a bitch, she's acting like an award-winning villain. Polly chuckling said oh yes, the Cartoon Drag Race Awards. Nikolai asked Polly did she win anything? Polly shakes her head and said nope, Toontown was robbed. Lola looking to Polly and said as much as she hates Kim Possible and that awful show, Toontown was in fact robbed of an award. Polly thanks Lola. Talia asked Polly who won over Toontown. Polly said she would rather not talk about it. Lola said she will. And that the franchise that Jessica Rabbit used to host won, before she got cancelled. Him, chuckling said Yzma also won a couple awards. Sissy smiling said Toon Madness also won. Lola said well she won 2 awards on her own. Talia said, this season will win multiple awards at the next one. Lola agreed and said it will because of her. They all laugh.
Oh Lola, you messy bitch. But award season sounds good. I can see the season winning an award, because this has been such a great season. Well, mainly because I'm here girly pops haha. But I'm kind of upset for Polly and Toontown, because that show is so good. And to hear that they were robbed at the Cartoon Drag Race Awards by Jessica Rabbit of all queens, is sad. But I know my season, France season 2 will snatch an award. We didn't have a queen die on our season to be forgotten about.
Polly asked the queens how did they find the roast. Talia said she was so nervous because she didn't find herself funny, but she was surprised she actually was top 2. Lola looking to Talia, said no offense she thought she was gonna bomb, but that was just Icy instead. They all laugh. Lola said she will really miss Icy, they got on so well. Nikolai agreed, and said she was a little crazy but he will miss her. Him, then looking to Sissy and said how do you feel that your outfit let you down last week? Sissy looks to him and tells him yes her outfit let her down last week, but at least she didn't bomb the actual roast like he did, and he was very lucky. Him, looking to her and said lucky about what? Sissy said lucky that it was Icy in the bottom with him, because he probably would have been chopped. Him, looks to her and said, interesting, very interesting. Sissy looks to him confused.
I mean come on him, if you were in the bottom without Icy there, you probably would have gone home. The Villain Club have their way with words and if we were in the bottom with you, you wouldn't be stood here today. You're not that close with Polly and Talia. They just feel sorry for you, because you're a loner and a loser. Without the Mode Squad you're nothing more than a washed-up drag queen who's clinging on to some sort of relevancy. We really should have had Anjuam on here instead.
Nikolai asks the queens what challenge do they think is coming. Lola said maybe a makeover? Him, said that would be amazing and said he would love another runway challenge. Talia said a girl group would be great, a little 3 versus 3. Polly agreed and said she really wants a girl group. Sissy said another comedy challenge? Nikolai said how about another talent show? Lola looking to Nikolai and said are you on drugs? Why would there be 2 talent shows? Nikolai chuckling said you never know what can happen here, and said he's not on drugs, he's just high on life. Lola looking to him and calls him cringe. They both laugh.
I would really love another runway challenge, because my runways have been top tier all season. I guess when you've been around as long as me, you get a lot of bookings, and a lot of money. Plus being on Cartoon Drag Race really helped me with my booking fee going up. I get paid tens of thousands to perform, something a lot of these queens can't relate to, since they didn't make it to the big leagues. But I guess being on this season will help them get a booking for once. Looking to you, Sissy Delmos.
Hello, hello, hello!
Here comes RuPaul. It's always good to see her, but for one of us tonight, this will be the last time we see her walk into this workroom. She's got a huge smile on her face, so I know she's ready to give us another challenge. But what challenge is she gonna ask us to do this week? I really would love a girl group, to be honest. It's something I know I can excel in.
My queens, wow, there are so few of you here, only 6 of you, and I know how much you all want to be in that finale. But there is another challenge standing in your way.
Yes, there is only 6 of us left. It's crazy to think how full this room used to be. And yes, RuPaul, there's another challenge standing in my way. Can you let us know what it is now, Mother?
I know you're itching for me to tell you your next maxi challenge. Well, itch no more, because for your next maxi challenge, we are throwing a ball.
A ball? Wow, really? You may as well hand me the win right now. I'm the only queen in history to win 2 balls. I'm probably one of the best seamstresses here, and it's all thanks to my pretty girl Alliance sister, Levani. Thank you, sister, for teaching me your ways. I can see these queens sweating already.
Oh, a ball. I don't know how to feel about this. When I last took part in a ball challenge, I was one of the bottom queens, but I was not up for elimination. But that was back on season 5, and I have mastered my skill of sewing, thanks to Edna Mode and her masterclass. I did pretty well in the design challenge, but this challenge is not all about design, it's about runways. We have to serve 3 looks. And I got looks to die for.
This isn't just any type of ball, no. This is the icon ball. First look, you will present your icon of music. Your second look, you will present your icon of film. And your third and final look, which you will make from scratch. Your icon from your franchise.
Oh wow, now this is certainly iconic, right? I am so ready for this challenge. I have my icon of film and music already with me, but we have to create a look from an icon of our franchise. Can I just choose myself? Because no one at the Philippines is more iconic than me, haha. But if I had to choose someone from there, it has to be Celestia Ludenberg. If Lola thought I was spooky now, oh girl, you're in for a shock. I'm going to be serving you spooky drag realness. I do need one thing from production for my outfit. Have you got any matches?
Now I know what you're thinking, RuPaul. This is going to be difficult, right? It sure is, and that's why we allowed you to bring your own fabric from home for this challenge. Now I can't wait to see how this will turn out. Good luck and don't fuck this up. I'll see you on the runway.
Oh, thank goodness we're allowed to use fabric we brought from home. When I seen icon ball in our flash notes as we were preparing for this competition, I knew I had to get fabric with a big picture of my face on there, because there is no one more iconic from Toon Madness than me. I am my own inspiration, and yes, the forehead on this is massive, just like mine, haha. I know I'm going to get a lot of that from Lola, but you know what? Fuck you, Lola. I love my forehead and my man loves my forehead too. Rihanna, KSI, we will all have a collaboration coming soon called the Forehead Collection. Rihanna, you can use that for a Fenty line.
The Villain Club are gathered around their sewing machines working on their outfit they have to make. Lola smiling said she's so going to win this week. Nikolai chuckling said someone's confident. Lola said well yes, she's the only queen in history to win 2 balls. Lola then adds that she even came into this workroom for the season 10 ball, and gave the queens advice, then looked to Sissy. And said to her that was where Anka was sitting working on her outfit. Sissy said so? Lola smiling said, Anka gave her attitude and she broke her machine for her. Sissy said she would love to see her try. Lola laughing said she's kidding, she's not doing such things anymore.
Oh please. Lola, you're not fooling no one here. You'll never change. You're probably eyeing up my machine right now. She can't help herself. I know she's dying to sabotage my machine. But I know she's not stupid and she wouldn't do it herself. And she's lucky Ione isn't here anymore to do her dirty work.
Lola, looking to Nikolai concerned. Nikolai chuckling said what's that face for? Lola said that's way too much black for her liking, and tells Nikolai he's giving her spooky ookie kooky. Nikolai said that's the goal. Lola shakes her head and said you want to look like a freak? Nikolai laughing said if I did want to look a freak, I'd look like you. They both laugh.
Oh, I mean that by the way, haha, as Lola would say #freak. I'm kidding, I love her so much. I honestly can't believe the bond I have with her, she's incredible. Not many people get her like I do, and not many people like her like I do. But my outfit is coming along so good, I fucking love it. And this week I'm actually fighting for this win. I'm not even going over to Talia today. I know she's gonna slay this challenge, but I am focusing on me and me alone this week. I have to get back in the game, because there's only 6 of us left, and I will not be missing out on my chance at this crown.
Lola looking to Nikolai and asks who are his icons for this challenge. Nikolai said his icon for music is Tom Lehrer. Lola said she has no idea who the hell that is. Nikolai chuckling said gosh you're so uncultured. Lola laughing said the only culture she knows is pop culture. Nikolai tells her Tom Lehrer was popular in the 50s. Lola calls him boring and asks who his icon of film is. Nikolai said Heath Ledger as the Joker. Sissy looking to Nikolai and said that's a great choice actually. Nikolai thanks Sissy and said he has a vision in his head of how he wants his concept to look down the runway. Sissy nods and asks who his icon from the Philippines is. Nikolai said Celestia Ludenberg. Lola rolls her eyes and said she's not living for the spooky kooky shit. Nikolai chuckling said it's not her he's gotta impress, it's RuPaul. Lola chuckling said it will be Lola's drag race soon. Nikolai chuckling said in your dreams they all laugh.
I have no clue who the hell this Tom person is, but apparently he's Nikolai's icon of music. I thought he was going to say someone like the Hex Girls. They're more up his alley, but apparently not. Anyways, my outfit is coming along great, Nikolai's is coming along great as well, and Sissy's. I have no clue. I see her big ugly forehead is on this fabric she's brought with her. I'm scared to ask already.
Lola glancing at Sissy's fabric and asked her who is her icon from her franchise. Sissy smiling said she is. Lola chuckling said is the bar really that low at Toon Madness? Sissy, laughing said no they're all as you would say terrible drag queens. Lola laughing said you're learning already. Lola then said the forehead is on brand. Sissy laughing said anything else about it? Lola said you can play tic-tac-toe on that thing. Sissy laughing said sure can and said she needs to go outside and do some spray painting. They wish her well.
Sissy is spray painting her fabric? Okay sister, pop off. I mean it's actually a great idea, a big picture of her face on her fabric. I don't know how it will look on the runway as a constructed garment however. I mean can she really pull something like this off? I know she's pretty talented, and I know the others are doubting her. Well, they think she's coming after her because, well, the villain club told a little lie to the others, but the game is the game at this point in the competition.
Lola looking to Nikolai and said to him is Sissy trying to tempt her? Nikolai asked Lola what does she mean? Lola points to Sissy's sewing machine. Nikolai asks what about it? Lola annoyed said are you for real right now, and then says to him she's left it alone. Nikolai laughing said do you think she's testing you? Lola nodded and said she wants me to tamper with it doesn't she? Nikolai said why don't you ask her? Lola gets up from her machine and said she will go and ask her. And she leaves the workroom. Nikolai laughing to himself, said she's so easy to wind up, of course she hasn't left it for you to tamper with. Nikolai carries on with his sewing. Sissy is outside spray painting some of her fabric, and she can hear a noise coming from the bushes. Sissy ignoring it, carries on spray painting. Sissy says to herself, she can't wait to be the one to send Nikolai home, it's going to be an incredible feeling. Sissy then says to herself she's imagining this fabric being Lola's eyes again, and laughs to herself. There's another noise coming from the bushes, but before Sissy could investigate, Lola approaches her.
What does she want now? I'm just minding my business spray painting bits of my outfit, plus I think I'm going crazy but there's a noise in the bush. It could be rats? I don't know, but I really don't have the time for Lola right now.
Sissy asks Lola what does she want, she is armed as well. Lola laughing said oh no please don't spray me again, they both laugh. Sissy asks Lola what does she want? Lola said are you trying to set me up? Sissy confused asked what does she mean? Lola said you left your sewing machine on, and unattended. Sissy laughing said oops, she forgot to turn it off. Lola said you're not setting me up? Sissy said no not at all. Lola shakes her head and said maybe it's the stress of this competition. Sissy nodded and hears another noise in the bush. Sissy said did you hear that? Lola said no all she hears is someone with a big forehead. Sissy said very funny, and said she's going back inside she's done, she just has to let it dry.
Now she's definitely setting me up for me to sabotage her. The girl has her fabric on the floor and she's threw the spray paint cans in the bush, that apparently is making noises, what a weirdo honestly. But I have to resist the temptation to mess with this piece of fabric that's drying, I'm better than this. What the fuck was that? No, really, what the fuck is that noise? Sissy was right, there is something terrible in this bush.
Oh my god. Lola, it's me, Ione.
What in the fuck are you doing here? Are you sleeping in that bush? Can we get security, please?
No security, please, I won't be long, I promise. And yes, I have been sleeping at this bush, waiting to see you again.
You know we stay at the same hotel, right? You absolute goblin.
Oh really? I haven't seen you there.
I stay in the penthouse suite because it's hard enough staying in the same workroom with the rest of you bat drag queens. Anyway, what the hell do you want?
Well, as you now know, I've been sleeping in this bush, and I just overheard Sissy saying to herself, she can't wait to send home Nikolai, and that she's imagining spraying you in the eyes again with this spray paint bottle. What happened once I left? Is everything okay in the villain club?
Well, since you were so stupid and got yourself eliminated, you've missed a lot. Sissy is coming after Nikolai, she's told me personally, but I tried to warn him, but he just laughed it off, saying she's not a threat to his game. And I agree there, but she's sick in the head. And she sprayed me in the eyes with perfume deliberately, by the way. She's psychotic, kinda like you actually.
She did what? She sprayed you in your eyes? Not on my watch will she do that. Where the hell is that spray paint can?
Yes, she did, and it's just over there in the bush, I think. Or is that Kronk? I don't know who is sleeping in these bushes these days.
Ah, I got it now. And if she wants to spray you in the eyes, I'll spray her in the eyes. Who even brings fabric with their face on it?
You're right, but Ione, that's your name, right? Don't do it. I know what you want to do it, but if you were to do it, do a tic-tac-toe. But that's up to you. I'm telling you not to do it, but again, it's up to you. Producers and camera people, you see me telling her not to do it. I hope you got this all on film.
Ione starts shaking the spray paint can and sprays an empty tic-tac-toe on Sissy's fabric's forehead. Lola points to Ione and said she did it and she has nothing to do with it, then tells Ione she will see her later. Ione said, really? Lola nods and said, get yourself out of this bush and into the hotel, it's all paid for. Ione smiles and said absolutely and starts packing up her belongings out of the bush. Lola shakes her head and walks back inside.
That bitch is a psycho, honestly. A real psycho, and I actually feel a little bad for Sissy. I did try and stop Ione, well, I say try, but I was just lost for words because of the stench reeking off of that squirrel. Who the hell sleeps in a bush waiting for me? I need that restraining order to come pronto. Get her off the set immediately.
Him, Talia and Polly Pocket are all gathered and working on their outfits. Him, looking to both Talia and Polly and said to them they both won the last design challenge, do they think they will win this one as well? Polly nods her head and said yeah, sure we can. They both laugh. Talia agreed and said all three of them can sew, and all three of them have amazing fashion for the other two categories. Polly concerned, thanks Talia and said she's not quite up there with the fashion game. Talia said to Polly, don't be so silly, you have had amazing runways this season.
Polly, sister, girly pops, I love you, but you have to believe in yourself more. Your outfits this season have been absolutely sickening. And girl, you just was in the top for a runway challenge. You proved you don't need money to make an outfit top worthy. I know you got this, Polly. And her outfit she's sewing right now is stunning. I need to know who her franchise icon she's creating. It's probably Jade or Bestie, right?
Talia looking to Polly and said her outfit she's creating is stunning. Polly thanks Talia and said she's really happy with how it's coming along. Talia curious asks Polly who did she choose as her franchise icon. Polly giggling said Maggie Simpson. Talia stunned said really? Of all queens from Toontown you chose Maggie Simpson? Polly laughing said she's kidding and no, she's actually going with Toontown Season 2 winner, Primarina. Him gasped and said that's such an amazing choice and looks at Polly's outfit and said he hates her right now. Polly laughing thanks him. Him said it's so sickening it could be fourth win worthy.
Oh, how sweet is Talia and him. They love my outfit I'm creating and no, it's not Maggie Simpson, haha. Love you, sister. She was our pork chop of Toontown. But I am in fact going with Primarina. She is one of the most elegant and fashion-forward queen I know, and her fashion is top tier for me. I was thinking about going for my seasoned sister Jade, and even Icy, who at the time I didn't know was going to be here. I know we had our differences, but I can't deny how sickening Icy looks every time she hit the runway. But I did choose Primarina, and I am ready to show off why she is my franchise icon.
Him, looking to Talia's outfit and said it looks pretty risky. Talia laughing, said it is quite revealing, it's not like her to wear an outfit that reveals a lot of body. Polly asks can she guess who her franchise icon is? Talia said sure. Polly laughing said Miss Piggy? They all laugh. Talia says no, not Miss Piggy, but her season 2 sister Hollywood. Polly said she's so sexy and asks Talia can she step into the sexiness of Hollywood? Talia said of course she can do anything. Him said he doesn't quite know Hollywood because he hasn't watched any of the international seasons. Talia, chuckling, said to him, he can watch some tonight when he's at home. They all laugh.
Girly pops, I'm taking a risk tonight and I'm going sexy. This is not in my nature to do sexy at all, but I am honoring my good sister, Hollywood from France season 2. She's the embodiment of sex, and well, I'm the embodiment of girly pops. But I'm not worried, I'll make it work. I'll sell this like I am Hollywood herself. I need to take a risk and challenge myself in this competition. High risks are high rewards, and I'm looking at my outfit, and I'm looking at my third win here.
Talia, looking to him's machine, and she sees multiple pieces of fabric. Talia says to him, she's curious to what he's doing. Him, chuckling, said he's also taking a big risk tonight and his franchise icon, well, icons are the mode squad. Polly said that's so cool. Him thanks her. Talia asks how are you going to incorporate all 3 members? Him tells Talia that it's going to start off with Yzma, then reveal into Edna mode, and finally reveal into one of his signature pieces. Talia said do you think you'll have time? Him said of course, and does she not know whose fashion school he attended? They all laugh. Polly asks him, will he also include Cusco in this? Him, laughing, said absolutely not, and they all continue working on their outfits.
Yes, I am going to pull off one of the most difficult things I've done in my career, not only as a drag artist, but as a designer. I'm doing 3 reveals in one outfit. This is going to be tough, but completely worth it. I didn't attend one of my best friend's fashion school, and you know what Edna mode is like. She's ruthless, but she's an amazing teacher. I know I can pull this off, and of course my other 2 looks. For my icon of film, I choose one of my icons. She's talented in everything she does, and I've chosen Lady Gaga. And for music, I'll be honoring Katy Perry. I am a Katy cat, well, former Katy cat, but I didn't know she would work with that producer for her album when I got the look created, so I have no other choice.
Him, Nikolai, and Polly Pocket slayed the challenge.
I am so proud of what I displayed on that runway tonight. It was so well put together. My first look was icon of music, Tom Lehrer, and production even let me wheel Lois Griffin's newly repaired piano down the runway, in sexy nerd drag playing Masochism Tango. My second look was of Heath Ledger as the Joker. When I was changing into my third look, Lola looked to me and said she really loved my Heath Ledger look. Maybe she is a fan of spooky kooky shit, haha. And finally, my third look, I walked down in my gorgeous outfit honoring Celestia Ludenberg. And just like Celestia, I took matches and set myself on fire, revealing a red skin-tight dress and bright red wig underneath. I think I got this tonight. I better head or I'll need a trip to the emergency room, I think.
I could cry. The judges loved my runway presentation. My first look was icons of music, and I had to pay homage to the queen of pop, Madonna. I had her outfit she wore in the Material Girl music video recreated, and I looked exactly like her. My second look, icon of film, I went back to my Snatch Game character Elle Woods, who is played by Reese Witherspoon, and I looked sickening. I honestly think I did this character well this time. I guess it's because I'm not trying to make her funny. And my third and final look, icon of our franchise. I of course went with Primarina. My mug was right, my hair was set, and it was wet. I went with a mermaid-themed look for Primarina. She's such a fashion icon. I hope I did her proud tonight.
When I stepped out on that runway, the judges' eyes widened up. I knew I was the shit. My look for icon of music was right out of Katy Perry's California Girls music video. You know, the candy-themed one. She gave that to me personally when I met her. My second look, icon of film, was of course Lady Gaga, and I had her look she wore to the Oscars, and the look she won her Oscars recreated, and it took 5 of us to recreate that look. It was stunning. And my 3-in-1 look honoring the mode squad, RuPaul even had a tear in her eyes. I think I could be in the top tonight.
Talia, Lola, and Sissy Delmaz had a great performance.
The judges loved my presentation with my 3 looks tonight. My first, icon of music, I went with one of my idols in the entertainment industry, Aya Nakamura. She's a French music artist, and she is a beautiful black queen, and I am so proud to honor her legacy on this runway tonight. My second outfit I presented is icon of film, and I am honoring the icon Josephine Baker. Another beautiful black queen who gave us everything we wanted. And then my final look. I could not believe I pulled this off. I looked and felt so sexy. I felt like I was a brand new queen. RuPaul's eyes were just everywhere. I know she loved it.
Walking the runway today, I feel incredible. My looks were top tier. I absolutely loved them. My first look was Icon of Music. I'm honoring someone who I idolize, not because of her music, God no. But for her diva attitude. It's everything I want to be. Well, it's everything I am, to be honest, and that's Mariah Carey. All I had to do was throw on something Christmassy and the judges ate it up. My icon of film, of course, had to be the one and only Angelina Jolie. People say we look alike, and we recently got into a Twitter feud. She don't like me, she actually blocked me. But I still love her. #Team Jennifer, oops. And my final look, an icon from our franchise. I was going to do RuPaul, but that's too much ass kissing for my liking. I've gone with my best friend who is on that panel every week, and my seasoned sister, Musa. I love her so much. She is honestly the most fashionable queen I know, and I've had the pleasure sharing my drag with her, and when I turned the corner in my third look, I could see Musa crying. I love you, sister.
Well, where do I begin? My first look, Icon of Music, was inspired by the Subdigitals. They're a local band back home, and I know not everyone will know them. I wasn't expecting the judges to know them, to be honest, but for some reason I could see Musa living for my look. Is she a fan? Then my second look, Icon of Film. I went with Anna Kendrick. She's not the most stylish of actresses, but neither am I, and I think I embodied her perfectly. I even did the cup song as I was walking the runway, which is difficult to do, by the way, but I still ate it up. And my third look, well, I went out to go get my fabric as it was drying, and there was a giant tic-tac-toe sprayed onto my fabric and on my forehead. I wanted to scream inside, but I just made it work. I got myself a marker pen, and as I walked the runway I embodied my forehead. I played tic-tac-toe with myself, and I won. I knew Lola would do something to ruin my outfit, but joke's on you, sister, it did not work. The judges loved it.
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race vs. the World. Let me introduce you to our judges. Up first, she is back on the panel. She is my right-hand gal and Season 8 champion. She is Musa. Up next, our rotating judge this week, the hosts of Cartoon Drag Race Philippines, Len and Rin Kajamain, and our guest judge this week, she's back home and survived Cruella de Vil's assassination attempt. She is fashion icon, she is Raja. Welcome home, darlin'. Now this week we are throwing us an icons ball. Icon of music, icon of film, and icon of your franchise. Now racers, start your engines and may the best drag queen win. Now let the judging commence. Nikolai, him. Congratulations, you are both the top 2 queens of the week.
This is incredible. Thank you so much. It's about time after my robbery from last week, but I'm very grateful, and of course, guess who's in the top 2 with me? Production's favorite. They're really trying to push him to the finale by the looks of it. I really want to be the one to send him home, but after seeing his lip sync previous, I know I'll demolish him on that stage.
I am so grateful, thank you so much. This is now my second time up here, and I think this top 2 is correct. We both gave the best concepts in all 3 of our looks. The moment I saw RuPaul have a tear in her eye was the moment I knew I was going to be in the top 2. Now I just gotta defeat Nikolai in this lip sync. And trust me, I know all the words to this song.
Lola, Polly Pocket, great job this week, you are both safe.
Thank you so much. I am a little pissed I wasn't in the top 2 to become a 3-time ball winner, but I am so happy for Nikolai. What I witnessed on that stage, he set his outfit on fire, like what the fuck. I remember seeing that spooky girl from the Philippines do the same, and I tweeted out no one should do that to their outfits if it isn't being seen by RuPaul, and it's good to see someone take my advice. I used to call the Philippines a sewage show at the time, and you know what? I take back everything I said. It's probably my second favorite show. And good to see my other best friend, Miss Rin, back on the panel. She's amazing, I love her.
I am so thankful to be in the top this week. I guess I won't be joining the 4 Wins Club right now. There's still next week after all. And honestly, I wasn't shocked to see him in the top 2. His ball package was honestly so good. He got his Katy Perry outfit from Katy Perry herself. That's crazy, honestly.
Talia and Sissy Delmas, I'm sorry my dears, but you are both up for elimination. Now whilst you go plead your cases to both Nikolai and him, the judges and I will be getting our hair done. You may leave the stage.
Wow, Talia, it's honestly so crazy to see you in this spot. It was just last week the roles were reversed, and I was asking you to save me. But you know I'm not going to send you home. I have Sissy in the bottom, and she's coming for all of us. I don't even need to hear why I should save you, because I will not be choosing your lipstick tonight, girly pops.
Oh, that's a relief to hear. Thank you, him. Girly pops, you're truly a good friend. I was ready to state about track record and playing fair, but I just need you to slay this lip sync and actually know the words this time, haha.
Haha, I know I need to make sure I know all the words to this song. But I am a fan of pink. I love pink, so I should know these words. Just know I will not be choosing your lipstick friend.
Sissy, first time in the bottom? That's actually so impressive. I knew you were going to make it far in this competition. I know you're part of the villain club. Well, barely holding on to your villain club status, but I need to know why am I choosing Talia, someone who I've bonded a lot in this competition with over you.
Well, I think you shouldn't choose my lipstick, because we're supposed to be in an alliance. I've had your back in this competition, when you're going off speaking with Talia, plotting against him. I've been hearing Lola tell Icy and Ione that she will be keeping her eyes on you. She's sending you home. And I know Talia is a friend of yours, but Nikolai, I'd like to assume we are friends as well.
Haha. I absolutely don't think Lola is sending me home, to be honest, but I think we're all trying to get at each other. I was told you're coming after me. Lola's been told I'm coming after her. Icy said she's going after Polly. Ione is going after herself. We're kind of broken as an alliance. Perfume in the eyes, spray paint on the forehead. I don't know what is going on in our villain club anymore, but I have a hard decision to make.
Sissy, don't bother stating why I should choose Talia. I'm choosing your lipstick tonight.
Wait, what? I don't even get to say why I should be saved? What has your decision made up so quickly? I know you're friends, but can I state my case? You got this all wrong. I am not the villain club member who is coming after you. I swear to God, I swear on my life, it's Nikolai. I think I know who your reliable source could be, but I promise you it is not me. Do you think I'm stupid enough to send home Productions' favorite? Won't there be consequences for me if I did? Why would I take the risk?
Nikolai is coming for me? Sissy, I can see in your eyes that you're being honest with me, and I thank you so much. But why would Icy tell me you're coming after me? If you weren't in the bottom with Talia, a dear friend of mine, you probably would have saved yourself with that piece of information.
So it was Icy, huh? Weird, I thought it would have been Lola. But I appreciate you telling me the truth, I may as well pack my drag now, because I wasn't the most convinced from Nikolai either.
Talia, how are you feeling? I know we didn't get a chance to catch up today. I'm sorry I was too engrossed in my design, but I know we are down to the wire, because everyone done great this week, and it happens to be you and Sissy in the bottom. I know she's my villain club alliance, but the truth is Talia, we don't even like her. I don't know why she's been hanging with us. We've been waiting for this moment to send her home. But if you would like to tell me why I shouldn't choose your lipstick, please do.
Nikolai, congrats on this second time in the top. Your ball package was incredible. I was gagged. And it's understandable we were both so busy today working on our outfits. And honestly, we all did great this week, even Sissy. And I know the judges had to put someone in the bottom, and it happens to be me. I'm standing here with you, Nikolai, a dear friend of mine. This is my first time in the bottom to this competition. I've been in the top every week before. And I just hope I can make it another week in this competition to show the world why I should still be here.
Thank you, Talia. I would say I have a difficult decision to make, but it's pretty easy for me. And it's been nice knowing Sissy. Now I gotta get ready for this lip sync.
The time has come for you to lip sync for the world!
Well, my drag is packed, because there's about 100% chance I'm going home. Told me straight up he's sending me home because I was coming for him, and I respect that. But he's so far from the truth, it's the person who he's lip-syncing against right now, not me. But apparently Icy has been telling him that I was coming for him. I was shocked because I thought it would have been Lola, but I'm more hurt it was Icy. Fuck you, bitch.
Girly pops, I don't know how to feel right now. This is all new to me, haha. Him, I didn't have to even plead my case. He knows Sissy is coming for him. Sissy is coming for all of us. And him is adamant he's the one to send her home. And Nikolai has also said he's sending home Sissy. So I don't know what the hell is going to happen.
The lip sync song is Stupid Girls by Pink. Nikolai slayed the lip sync. Him had a great lip sync.
Ladies, I've made my decision.
Nikolai.
You're a winner, baby. With great power comes great responsibility.
Nikolai.
Which queen have you chosen to get the chop?
My decision tonight was painful, but very simple. This queen has defied all expectations, and found her spotlight when some of us didn't even know who she was. As obvious as it may be, the lipstick I've chosen tonight is Talia.
As it is written, so it shall be done.
Talia.
You are and will always be a global phenomenon. Now, sachet away.
I just can't believe it, gone just like that. I have enjoyed every moment in this competition. Thank you so much, RuPaul. I've met some amazing queens and sisters for life, Polly Pocket. Him, Bill Anderson. Well, and was Nikolai, but you've just ruined your chance at a genuine friendship. Thank you.
This is untucked.
The queens are shocked at Talia's elimination. Nikolai and Lola are just laughing together, and Lola tells Nikolai that was an amazing moment. Nikolai thanks her. Sissy thanks Nikolai for saving her. She thought her time was completely done. Nikolai said no, not at all. You're part of the villain club, we stick together. Lola nods. Lola then said we should congratulate Nikolai and him for their win in top 2, which the queens do. Then they congratulate Sissy for surviving this elimination. They thank them. Polly is crying. Nikolai said to Polly the game is the game and Talia already had a crown, someone else should get one. Lola agreed and said it was cute she was here girly pops, and said it's best for her to go home. Sissy, chuckling, asks him to share his lipstick choice. Him, said sure and reveals he chose Sissy's lipstick. Sissy nods and said she knew that was going to be the case and thanks him for being honest with her in their deliberation. Him, looking to Sissy and thanks her for telling him the truth. Nikolai looks to him, and said what truth? Him, laughing, said never you mind traitor, and tells Nikolai to get out of his sight. Nikolai chuckling said he's going anyway, and Lola and Sissy follow Nikolai. Nikolai asks Sissy what truth did she tell him. Sissy, laughing, said nothing important and it's something that happened on Toon Madness. Nikolai confused said okay then. Sissy looking to Lola and asked her why did she spray paint her fabric. Lola said it wasn't her. Sissy said it had to be her, it was only the two of them outside. Lola said it was Ione. Nikolai laughed and said to Lola she's going crazy. Lola looks to Nikolai annoyed and said she's not going fucking crazy, she was sleeping in the bush. Sissy said is that what the noise was? Lola said yes. Sissy said she doesn't believe her and said she's lucky she's ran out of perfume. Lola looking to the producers and said to them to show the footage now she will not be branded a liar. Suddenly, a TV screen is wheeled in. And on the screen is Ione spray painting Sissy's outfit. Sissy in disbelief said she's gagged, and asked why was Ione in the bush. Lola said she's a freak and she was waiting outside since her elimination to see her. Nikolai said she's never acted that way. Sissy apologizes to Lola for accusing her. Lola said it's fine and she wished there were audio on that TV screen because she told Ione not to do it. Sissy said now that she don't believe. Lola laughing said it's true. Sissy chuckling said him told her that Icy has been plotting to get her sent home. Both Nikolai and Lola looked to each other, then looked to Sissy and gasped. Nikolai said you really think someone like Icy would pull off a thing like that? Sissy said no, it would be more Lola or you. They all laugh and drink their cocktails. Polly is crying to him, and said she's really going to miss Talia and the villain club are surely coming for her next. Him, said he's shocked she's gone as well, and can't believe Nikolai would do something like that. Polly said she can't trust anyone in this competition. Him, said you can trust me? Polly said well yes I can trust you. Him, said he was told that it's Nikolai who is coming after them and not Sissy. Polly said it makes sense, that's why he was telling us Sissy was coming for us to get rid of her and to make him less suspicious. Him, said he better watch his back, because he's the next target. Polly nods, and said this is for Talia. They cheers their cocktails and bond a lot.